Normally Don does Johnny's lunch, but I'm on lunch duty today. He's, you know, getting ready for his trip. Go to the airport this morning. Hey, Donnie. You cleaning Ruby even though you're leaving? Or maybe more because you're going away for a few days?
Oh, I wanted you to leave her looking good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, she got a little wet yesterday morning.
I know, that's okay.
Nothing I could do about it. Can you pop the trunk for me?
I don't know if it's, I didn't bring the key fob.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry. It's a brisk 52 out there this morning.
Yeah, I got long sleeves on for the first time this year.
Yeah, he's got on his new Tesla chemical emblem long sleeve shirt. So hopefully he'll be comfortable on the plane and everywhere he goes today without needing to carry a light jacket.
Yeah, but I brought me a jacket. It's just in my suitcase.
Right. Well, I meant on the plane. Yeah, carry it around with you. We're making okay time this morning, but, you know, Don's getting a real feel for just the amount of traffic that one has to put up with to get Johnny to school in the morning. The afternoon run, although there are crazy people trying to cut me off, is a lot less traffic than in the morning. I told Don we are golden. It's 7:14 and we're entering downtown. He was asking if we were good on time or not. I said it takes approximately 7 minutes from that stoplight to get over to the school, so yeah, we're doing just fine. Don very efficiently passed the FRX bus and several other people back there just to make sure. Don't pass the state patrol guy though. He's gonna run over because he doesn't know. Oh, that's actually Capital City Police.
Yeah, so
He should know about the construction over here. He's often in traffic with us in the morning too.
I can do it.
So Don just told me some very troubling news, at least for me personally.
Yeah, I ran yesterday, so I got to listen to my podcast. Ride the Lightning comes out on Sundays, but I don't usually listen to it until Monday. So I listened to him yesterday. Ryan McCafferty said that now he could not confirm it, and he doesn't like to spread rumors, but this one was kind of tasty, so he did it. He said that older Teslas that do not have the pedestrian speaker are going to get a software update that's going to cause your motor to emit a humming sound at low speed. So your nice quiet Tesla is now going to start making a buzzing sound, and it's like, please be wrong.
Yeah. Number one, Don pointed out that gasoline cars today are totally quiet in comparison to years ago. So why don't they have to also emit the noise just to be on the safe side? Because I bet if we made them emit a noise on at least new production, that this might not go so far. Number two, I feel like I'm a careful enough driver in parking lots that I'm looking out for pedestrians even when they do stupid things. Because trust me, there's several times a month when people walk off the curb in downtown Raleigh without even making eye contact, looking at the driver in places where there's not a pedestrian crosswalk. I'm always watching out. Well, I'm watching out for Ruby, but I'm also watching out for them. Number three, have you heard the air conditioning unit in a Tesla Model X in the middle of the summer? I mean, really? Like, you can't hear that coming? I don't think so. And, you know, the world is already a noisy enough place without adding more noise to the world. So I am vehemently opposed to making my car make any additional noise. And I guess if they're going to make the motor do it, then there won't be any way for people to try to disable it, because I don't know I just don't know if it, I would be very tempted if there were speaker wires that could be cut or removed or unscrewed to want to disable that, at least if it wasn't gonna be against the law, so, which it probably would be. But I don't want my car to make noise, Tesla. I don't. I thought we bought it early enough that we weren't fall underneath that new law, and I don't want any part of the noise. I will watch out very carefully for pedestrians. Thank you. So we're going past PNC Arena here to get to the airport. And, you know, I told Don, I said, if you're coming out of a hockey game at 11 o'clock at night where a lot of people have been consuming alcoholic beverages and it's an extremely congested and I'm ready to get out of the parking lot now kind of a crowd, I can see me enabling the option to make my car make more noise while I'm in that parking lot just to try to, you know, be a little more safe. I can see a use case where, yeah, if it's an option, I might turn it on, but that's about the only time I can see wanting something like that. Wow, long-term parking's $8 a day. Don says he remembers when it was $3 a day. We are heading into the airport here. Don will hop out, I'll hop out, get in the driver's seat. I did really good. I didn't have any tears until we hit a couple miles, and yeah. I told Don if he's looking for the kind of wife that drops him off at the airport without a care in the world, that's not ever going to be me. I'm happy for him to go, but I'm not ever going to be the kind of wife that's happy to see him leave. There's a difference between wanting him to have a good time and being glad he's gone, a big difference. So I'm not ever going to be glad he's gone.
He goes. I sure do love my pretty girl. I'm gonna miss her.
Driving on the toll road in the morning, or really all the time, but you know, there's like nobody out here and the lanes are wide and I can just really have fun on all of autopilot and change lanes, and it's almost relaxing. I'm in Holly Springs and I forgot Tide at Walmart yesterday, so I thought I'd go into Target for a little break from the usual Walmart. And two things. Number one, we're within 3 miles of the landfill and it smells terrible over here in the parking lot this morning. And yeah, second thing is last year right before Christmas they had a, I don't know what the right word for it is, but basically a landslide over here on the right of Target where we had so much rain it washed the road, the bank, everything away over here. And you know what? It's still not fixed. A year later, it's going to be Christmas again and it's still not fixed. It must be complicated to make it. You know, I looked and the answer is no. They have these one of a kind. I guess they have some sort of a special holographic kind of plate on the bottom of them. Fidget spinners are kind of out now, as you can tell from the clearance item, but for my fidgety boys at Lego League, I could seriously get into trouble over here. And that thing is real glass. I love this, but the chances of it being here at clearance time, probably not so good. Target has OXO brand silicone stuff for the Instant Pot. A little bit different than what Walmart had. When you only go into Target every 3 or 4 months, it never costs less than $100. There may be 4 or 5 bags in the back of Ruby, something like that. Well, I don't have a lot of stuff planned extra for while Dawn is out of town. It'll take enough of my energy to keep up with the normal day-to-day things that he and I both do. Surely he will be missed because he's the kind of guy that helps out a lot. But I am going to briefly go through the stuff in my closet and move in some 3/4 sleeves, long sleeves, October, November kind of clothes. So that's project 1 here for the next 30 minutes or so.
So it's been since 2011 or 12 since I traveled last. And before that it was 2010. So things have changed. Security now has those fancy full body scanners, stuff like that. It's not the first time I've been in this new terminal, but I tell you, things are different. I went through a full pat down. Not complaining. It's just I'm glad there wasn't a great big long line. So they have these input power flex. Got USB and AC available in the seats at the airport. Pretty cool. I guess you see what's important. Gotta make sure you get all your electronics, but just as important, I think, is you gotta get your makeup. So I've walked around the airport, and I tell you, when I walk by Popeyes, they've got fried chicken in there. Starved me to death. It smelled so good. We get to do escalators. Look at stuff. Wow, long escalator ride. Pretty lights. Pretty neat, huh? The busiest restaurant in the Chicago airport that I've seen, McDonald's. And then you can eat over or sit over here to enjoy your lunch and charge your phone at the outlets. Pretty neat.
Past the construction zone at Wake Tech, and after the right lane is closed. And after I got past the right lane closure, I asked Ruby to get back in the right lane. And as she went to get back in the right lane, this white car in front of me pulled out from the Wake Tech parking lot. I would not say they did anything wrong. I'm not complaining. But Ruby was slowing halfway through the lane change. Not stopping, but slowing to pace herself behind that car. I thought that was really smart of autopilot to do that. Ruby parked herself, but I had to back up 2 times and come forward again before she offered me to auto park. I was thinking there for a minute I was gonna have to try to parallel park myself. And I didn't want to do that. I'm ready if you're ready.
I just wait on 3, 2, 1.
Sir. Yay! It has worked.
I have made it over to Whole Foods. Robotics was stressful today. We made some progress in solving the crane mission, but not as much progress all around as I would have liked. So I will be doing some things between now and Thursday to help us get caught up. And you know, I'm sure Thursday will run more smoothly. We're home. We're gonna take in the groceries. There's no Donnie coming out to greet us. We'll make do. Johnny had the hot bar at Whole Foods. I brought home some little neck clams and scallops and cooked them for myself so I could stay on my keto diet, especially when, you know, I'll probably eat out with Michelle tomorrow. But it's 7:30 and the mailman just came. I checked the box on the way in. Now normally my sweetie, Donnie, he would take his unicycle out there and he would go grab the mail for me. But oh no, tonight, just missing you again, Donnie. I gotta go grab the mail. And I did hear from him. He has made it to California. He is safe and sound. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't leave the mail out there overnight. I swear a couple of those have Legos in them. Before I totally collapse, I've got to fix this robot.